Hi guys, I'm Shmi. Today I am down at the Rolls-Royce factory in Goodwood, England. It's very awesome to be here. We're here for two reasons. First is to go inside the factory and take a little behind the scenes look at how the build process for the new Wraith works, the production line, the monsoon testing. I'm going to take a look at it all. Second is going to be to take a close look and a drive in this Wraith, the most powerful Rolls-Royce ever. You'll have to stay tuned to see my driving experience in that though, but for now I'm going to head on inside and go take a look at the factory. The very first thing that happens in the Rolls-Royce process is in the paint shop. Cars arrive here from Germany, naked body of the Wraiths, Ghosts and Phantoms. We're obviously dressed up in appropriate gear to make sure there's no interference in the paint process. They arrive in, they're primered up, so we can watch your car come in, then they get their first base layer, so we watch a Wraith coming in having a base layer of paint applied. Then after the first two layers have been done in the first section, they move over to the next for the two clear coats. The first part of the clear coat process is a manual one, to getting the door shuts and around all the awkward hinges and areas of the bonnet, so the guys manually come in and do that before the robots take over and complete the process. One of the most popular features on the Wraith is the new Starlight Headliner. It looks absolutely fantastic, and you can see work being done here to make it. 1,340 lights, and they actually make up a shape, a very specific shape. It's the constellation that was over Goodwood, where we are at the factory, on the night this factory delivered its first car, the first of 30 seconds into the 1st of January 2003. So it takes about 9 to 10 hours to actually make one, but they're proving immensely popular, so they've actually had to upgrade the number of workstations they've got working on it quite significantly to deal with the demand. And that's pretty cool. So we're going to have another look at the other parts going into the pre-preparation process when the orders come in to make sure everything's built on time. Meanwhile, the car is being painted. We've come over to the leather workshop, where obviously Rolls-Royce is world famous for their work in this sphere. 8 full hides, bull hides, go into making a Wraith, and 11 for a Phantom. These are just half hides, of course, so it's 8 times as much as you see in front of me. To make the interior, it's very, very clever what they do. All of the shapes come up on the display, and they all have to be positioned using lasers onto the hides, working around any imperfections, any marks, to make sure they make the optimum use of all the space. They position every piece, as you can see, using the lasers. It's all very clever. And then after that, it's all going to be cut out, again using the computer-controlled laser cutters. So it's very, very, very clever process to fit all of this. It's coming around to do the next slide. But of course, meanwhile they're doing the leather, there's also work going on over in the wood workshop with all the inlays and panels inside the car, so we'll go check that out too. Here we are in the next part then. This is where the work really starts to get detailed. The backing plate's being prepared here. Obviously every minor part needs to be ready to take the wood on the other side and fit absolutely perfectly. From there, well, actually you can see all the components here. All the switches get added. We'll make sure it sort of fits up, ties in for the final sort of check, polish and tidy. Made absolutely perfectly. You can see the sort of shelves of components ready for the cars. All sorts of different types of woods. Spectacular array really. Over here is quality control, obviously making sure that everything is absolutely bang on. See all the different parts all ready and waiting to go on to their respective cars. A lot of work that goes in behind the scenes before the car even touches the production line. I'm going to head on out this door into the production line room, and this is where everything starts to take the form of a car. There are two production lines. It's the Phantom line behind me here, the Ghost and Wraith line over there, which we're going to go and take a very close, detailed look at in part 2, so make sure you check that out. it's not really been filmed, especially not in this much detail. We're going to go and see everything from when the cars come out until when they actually are out and driving. And then part 3, we're going to go and look at some other things like the water testing, the monsoon tests, and what it's like when the car is ready to go. But obviously make sure you subscribe because they're going to be coming in due course. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch up with you again very soon. Cheers! We're at the start of the production line today. We've already looked at the pre-prep work, and the paint is going to be entering the test chamber. Looking forward to seeing this. This car though, I'm about to go for a drive-in. So I'm going to hop on round, jump in the drive.